Good morning and welcome to our 10 at 10, where we just take 10 minutes out of our busy schedule of our day to just deepen down in the silence and connect with the source within. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes and bring your attention into your heart space. And just allow yourself to be focused on the breath. The gentle inhalation and exhalation, always mindful, as Job said, it is the Spirit of God that has made us. It is the breath of the Almighty that gives us life. So in this awareness, in this moment, let us just be aware of the inhalation and exhalation, the ebbing and the flow. We can go for days or weeks without food or water, but we can only go for moments without the breath. It is the chi, it is the prana, it is the energy, it's the life force that truly enlivens each and every one of us. So the psalmist said that this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Let us be open to the good that is always available as we allow ourselves to be conscious of it. The poet Rumi said, don't fall back to sleep. We are too often asleep, falling asleep to our good, to our divinity, to the wonder and the beauty of life. So just for this moment, for the next few minutes or so, just be present. For truly you can only know the divine in the present. For it is in this now moment that we can feel and realize the I am that I am. When Moses stood at the burning bush and said, "Who shall I say sent me?" the reply came back, I am that I am. The divine, the infinite creator, the source of all that is that we try to give names to, whether it's Allah or Jesus or Yahweh or Buddha or Krishna, is an energy, is a life force that emanates and invigorates all of life. There is nowhere where the divine begins or ends. It's just not in some of us, but in all of us. We each have the same life force flowing in and through. And so if we recognize our oneness with this source, and if we accept that the same source is in me and is in all of creation, then how can we be angry? How can we be bitter? How can we be jealous? How can we be resentful of others just because they look different from us? In this oneness, we know that we are all part of the divine life that is flowing in and through all of its expressions in all of its myriad of ways. And so in this awareness, in this truth, in this understanding, in this acceptance, we rest. We rest in this moment. We rest in this silence. We rest knowing that there is something greater than us that is doing a work in and through and as us. We rest knowing that that which is in us is greater than anything we can experience in this world. And so, my divine beloveds, as we sit in this moment, just gathering ourselves consciously, aligning ourselves with the truth of being, I invite you to hold in consciousness anything or anyone that is in need of prayer. For we dwell in the ineffable mystery, the infinite mind that is everywhere present. It is written that its center is nowhere and its circumference is everywhere. And so in this moment, we hold those that are in need of a healing, whether they be on this call, at homes, in hospitals and hospices. We ask that the divine presence touch their physical form to heal, to renew, to restore, to replenish, to make whole. We ask that those that are suffering from depression or any kind of mental disease, that the spirit of peace be upon them. We hold in our hearts at this time all those in this world where they are suffering from starvation or want or need, where they are suffering from conflict of war. We hold them in our hearts at this time and ask for peace, for brotherhood, for acceptance, understanding, and the realization that truly we are one kind. We are humankind. We are mankind. And so for all the needs we hold in our hearts, whatever they may be, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, knowing that in this moment as we rest and surrender and let go, the Spirit of life is doing a perfect work in and through and for us. So we rest, we rest, we rest. And so in this moment, in this brevity of it all, as we take our attention away from the concerns of what needs to be done in the rest of this day, we know that in this moment we are refreshed. In this moment we are replenished. In this moment our spirit is renewed. And so I invite you to repeat our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. I also would invite you to do our Buddhist prayer, may all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be free. And so, my divine beloveds, as we take this moment to come out and re-enter into the world, take this awareness, take this peace, take this calmness with you, so that you truly can allow your light to shine wherever you are today. And so it is. Amen.